Hey guys, Troy Hastelip from Watershed Fly Shop, February 12th, Tuesday, February 12th. Here to talk about fishing. Give our sort of kind of weekly fishing report. Slacker weekly fishing report. It's not weekly, we're gonna try to do it bi-weekly. But anyhow, yeah, the fishing right now has been tough, I'm not gonna lie. But even though it's dumping right now and the rivers are skyrocketing, this is a really, really good thing. It actually excites me because we've had such a lack of water this winter that the fishing has been super spotty for winter steelhead especially. You know, it's been tough to say the least, and we've had some really good days, and then we've had some days that, you know, we're not even seeing fish in the river, so that makes it tough. I'm fine with fishing and getting skunked, that's okay, but I like to at least see some fish and feel like I've got an opportunity. But with this rain coming in right now, it's awesome. So stay positive, and know that the fish are on the way. If you're steelhead fishing on the coast, we've got our rivers that are currently blowing out as we speak, which is completely fine. They should be roughly in shape by the weekend, especially the LC. The sleds will be coming down into shape. Should be. We'll see what happens. I mean, honestly, it could go up to 15 or 20 feet. We never know. There are some flood warnings in the valley, so we'll see what that does to the coast. Trout fishing. Now, trout fishing is spotty, and it's really weather and water temp dependent this time of year. So there's valley trout fishing. There's you know, we have the McKenzie open, some smaller streams open. We went up to the McKenzie yesterday. It didn't fish great, but it was really cold. The water was really cold, and the weather was really cold, and it was tough to scratch out some fish. But with that said, we don't have this snow, a ton of snow and a ton of really, really cold weather that they had predicted last week. It's kind of calmed down. It looks like it's going to stay in the mid 40s this week, which is actually good news. And we might even, next week, might even get some low 50s days. That's fantastic. So stay positive. It's only going to get better from here on out for steelhead and trout. We're going to talk briefly about what we think you should be using if you're swinging flies for steelhead and if you want to go trout fishing. So stay tuned. Okay, so talking about fly selection, I'm gonna give you a glimpse into my box of flies here. It's like looking in a lady's purse, but even more intimate. Yes, I just said that. I'm sorry, ladies. I apologize. Anyhow, flies. Notice what I got here. I've got a lot of really bright flies. These guys, this guy, these bad boys. I'm gonna throw dirty looking flies, or bright looking flies, in dirty looking water. And specifically something like this that is not super heavily weighted. So I can fish it close to the bank. I can swing this all the way to the bank. And in this big water, if you're looking to fish this big water, you've got a day maybe to do that. In this big water, you're gonna fish flies all the way to the bank. So focus on that inside edge, okay? Bright flies, inside edge, that's my opinion on the matter. I'm sure there's many others. And lighter sink tips. This is T8, it's 10 feet of T8. And so we still want to be down, but we don't want to be, you know, down in the bushes on the edge. Okay, that is done. Now we have this action. I think everybody should go to the Crooked River at some point this winter. Okay, here's what you need for the Crooked River. Little 9-foot 6X leader. Okay, 6X freshwater tippet, not fluorocarbon. This is just standard nylon. You don't need fluorocarbon on the crooked. I know you've heard me talk about fluorocarbon many times, but you don't need it. Swing little leeches when there's no hatch and nothing going on. That's a great way to go. These little pheasant tails are your big fly, believe it or not. So that's your big fly, okay? If you're gonna nymph fish, that's your big fly. All these little midges are your small fly, or this cool little Baetis pattern, the WD-40 money, or an RS2, which is a Baetis emerger, okay? And then we have blue wing olive emerger up here. These little guys, sorry, they're small, but you know what? Small catches big fish occasionally. Okay, and then just a couple of blue wing olive, couple different blue wing olive dries. That's all you need. So go out and do it. This is also a decent little fall river selection. There's a little more water in the fall, so you do need to fish a little heavier, and fluorocarbon is a must on the fall, in my opinion. So that's what I got for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I hope you get out this weekend if you're a weekend warrior, and catch up with us at the Sportsman Show. We'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Albany at the Lynn County Fairgrounds, and yeah, shop will still be open, but I'll be at the Sportsman Show. Thanks.